And within the past 5 years, we have been investing lots of time and lots of energy into social media, and for good reason. I totally understand and know, why people do that. That's where the audience is. Social media is important for your business, and it's something that you definitely want to make sure that you incorporate into your strategy. However, unless you are somebody who has a business based solely on making social media content and you're making your sales on there, you're sending your email communications and stuff to your clients on there. Unless you own that company or work for that company or your business is based on that company, you need to make sure that you have a solid ground to stand on outside of those platforms. So for some reason, people have found websites to not be important anymore. Now, I love the convenience of the social media channels and the fact that, you can do just about everything you can do on a website as well, but you still need to make sure that you have a place to send people to that's outside of that platform. I'll share a couple stories, not my own personal story, but I'll just share some that typically happen to people when they get huge and when they get successful. So you build up this audience, you build up this following, people are tuning in, people are shopping, people are buying, and then guess what? Something changes on that platform. Maybe they get rid of that tool that you use to make your content, or maybe the algorithm changes, and now people are no longer coming over to that platform the way that they used to, and your sales get affected. This is why you need to make sure that you're not building your whole business foundation on the social media platforms. You need to have a place outside of social media to take people to. It's just like building a business on rented land. At any point, your business could have the rug pulled from underneath it. We've seen it happen before where things just be gone for whatever reason. Typically, stuff's not popular, not trending anymore. I've already noticed behavior patterns. People are starting to get exhausted of being on the platforms and spending less time on some of them. People are consuming content differently. Now we're kind of in this speedy microwave version where you might open up TikTok just to hear a couple of things, get some laughs, and then you're gone. So I just want to advise you, use these platforms because that's where people are. And there will most likely always be something out there where there's an existing built in audience. But your goal with these tools should be, how do I go fishing on these social media platforms and bring that fish home? Okay. So, your home, let's talk about what your digital marketing foundation, what that home looks like for you. At its roots, at the basics, have a website presence outside of your social media profile. This is a place that people who are searching for content related to what you provide, your services, and your products have the chance to discover you. This is a place on there as well where you have the ability to collect and gather people's contact information, email addresses, phone numbers, interest forms. If people have an interest in what it is that you do, you want to make sure that there's a simple and easy way for them to find out how to work with you. Next, let's just talk about having a place to be able to kind of just let people know about you and your level of expertise, to support all the stuff that you're saying on social media, so people can validate you can do what you say you do. Your proof, or your social proof, as they say. Having a website is going to be a good place for that, because how many times have you been out in the public at a networking event? You're talking to somebody, you make a connection. People will either sometimes ask for your IG, for your Instagram, or maybe your LinkedIn, but trust me that they're going to look you up. And what are they going to find outside of that? I always tell people, having a website is your opportunity to kind of control the narrative, because when you do that, if somebody goes searching for your name or searching for your company, you have something out there that you've created that tells the story that you want to tell. If you do not take the time to build that foundation for yourself and for your business, you're leaving yourself subject to people finding whatever is out there mentioning your name. It could be just reviews, it could be bad reviews, maybe it's some of your social media profiles. Who knows what's going to show up? But make sure that you have a place that you can send people to kind of serve as your home base for doing business.